attractive, classy, cute, but not doing too much.
So, would I do it again? No. Did I enjoy the time? Yes, I did, because I met some beautiful women. Oh my God. And no one offered a drink to any of us, but still wanted to conversate with us and exchange numbers with us.
Saying he married.
Are you married?
I'm coming on here because I like what you're doing, TOY.
We're getting ready to go speed dating in New York City. Going out with some of the girls that I met there, and they also confirmed that 2 of the guys there were for sure gay.
Range for this one was 30 to 49, but I started to panic because everyone looked 70.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lil Piva if you're new here, and today we're getting ready to go speed dating in New York City. As you can see, I'm trying to look cute tonight. So I bought the ticket last night and they were $38. I got them on Eventbrite. My friend actually recommended me going, and I was just like, oh my God, it's just gonna be a bunch of nerds. And I don't mind nerds, you know, nerds are great, but I'm gonna need a balance. I'm gonna need like 50% nerd, 50% athletic, outdoorsy. You know, it can't just be.
How are you making demands? This is what men are tired of. 50% nerd, 50% outdoorsy, 50% thug gentleman, even the white girls.
Like execute. I feel like you match with people, but then you never really make it to a first date or even to a conversation. So I think it's really nice and like a breath of fresh air to have everybody in the room ready to date. There's just so much more than what you guys see on camera. Nice and bouncy.
I have my leggings on because it's cold, but nobody knows. Shh. We got that, and then we have my jacket. Oh, I love this jacket. Nice and furry and warm. Final.
Guys, I just got to say shout out to this content creator, Lil Piva. She's putting her heart out on the line, but she doesn't know. You can tell a lot of these ladies, they have no idea what's going on. They have no idea. The standards are too high, but hopefully she watches and learns.
Look, got my jacket, cute little red dress, got my suede booties on, and the thrifted Gucci purse. Wish me luck.
As the time is approaching, I am actually getting a little bit nervous. I have some butterflies in my stomach, but thank you. Yeah, so I'm getting a little nervous, but can't back down now. The restaurant is called Darbar Grill. I just looked it up. It's like an Indian restaurant. It's on East 55th Street. Yeah, so I'm just, at least I get to just walk over in peace and I'm not rushing over in like the subway. Good evening. Yeah. Can I get your first name? Nicole.
Let me fast forward this a little bit.
So I ended up going out with some of the girls that I met there, and we were just like, wow, like this was so bad. And they also confirmed that 2 of the guys there were for sure gay. And
You can't make this.
which is fine, but like, I just think you're at the wrong event. That's all. I feel like everyone definitely had like a good job. They were stable, but no one like remotely attractive, bald, or receding hairline, or overweight. Just I feel like speed dating it could be a fun thing, but you just have to have the right type of people there. And I just think there was the wrong type of people. Not gonna lie, I still had some fun conversations. It was a lot of talking and a lot of like repetitive talking, because with every person you kind of have to start from scratch. Like, okay, like this is what I do for work. This is where I grew up. This is why I'm in New York City. So that got a little repetitive. But I did have some good conversations and like really enjoy and like have some genuine laughs. Again, just not with anyone that I would consider dating. We tried. And on the plus side, I did make a new friend, so that's never bad. So at least now I have a new girlfriend to go out to the bar with. I also like that they gave you a...
Man, this is sad. Why do so many of you keep going to events and making girlfriends? I'm telling you, it's gonna be an episode of Friends soon. My girlfriend. You remember that show? Yeah, into the end.
piece of paper so that you could write everyone's names down and like a little note about them to remember them. And then you can go onto the website and then put in who you like the best, so that it's not awkward if someone's like, oh, you know, I like you, can I get your number to reach out to you? But you didn't like them, so then you have to be like, oh. No. Basically, it just takes the confrontation out of it, and it's done at a later time online, so you don't have to feel bad about someone matching with you and then you not really matching with them.
She was crying. Yeah, she was crying. She's feeling it, right? Ladies are growing through it, and I saw where she mentioned that guys up there were like around 40, 45 years old. You know, it's hard. The thing is, you chose to grind and make money route. And that route, it doesn't pay in dividends. It pays in tears. And I can tell you may have been crying. And the way to do things is the way they did things back in the day. What you ladies were sold, the grind until you're 40, and then you're not having kids, that was the wrong way. You're from where I'm from, the land of the modern woman, the home of work until you're 40 and then have kids. It's killing you. I see the look on your face. You look like you were crying. You don't look drunk. You may be drunk, but you were crying and drunk. That's a bad mix. Check this one out.
I can't appease the whole masses. I'm not trying to. I don't give a if it don't apply, let it fly. And it ain't for you. Don't try to come justify, say no. Listen, it's not gonna stay in I'm a eat it anyway. So get home. If it ain't for you, it ain't for you. Home. So broke, lonely ass home. In the basement.
This is what I want. I want the kid classy, cute, but not doing too much.
Now that I have on my robe and the comfort of my own home, we can talk business. So, would I do it again? No. Did I enjoy the time? Yes, I did, because I met some beautiful women. Oh my God. And I feel like, yeah, we gonna be some real good friends.
Why does this always happen? I met some last lady. I met some beautiful woman. I met some beautiful woman. My girlfriends. They're into the end. My girlfriend. Remember that show? My girlfriends.
In the future. Let me tell you how I know it was a no-go for me. It was the men. It definitely was the men. So the more and more I put myself out there, the more and more I'm starting to realize how much I like foreign men. Their chivalry, just the way they are with women, the way they treat women, whatever the case may be, I just love it. So after the speed dating thing, I did come to a lot of clarity. So immediately after it was over, they had R&B night, and so a lot of us just went to stand at the bar and grab a drink. No one offered a drink to any of us, but still wanted to conversate with us and exchange numbers with us, right? Nothing, no type of, no type. Mind you, my coworkers who are not from here, I go walk in to lunch with them and offering everything. It felt didn't even feel right if I didn't get anything for them to purchase for me. And
She's trying to compare men in the dating market to her foreign friends at her job. That's your friends at work. When I was working, I would do things like that as well. What are you talking about? By the way, men at home aren't being. That doesn't work. She doesn't understand that though. Because the guys that do that don't get any play.
oh, they had one that I went out to lunch with today. Not only did he buy all of the food, he picked up all the trash from, like, I didn't have to get up and do anything. He said, matter of fact, I was the second round of food that he bought. I was about to go throw some away. He was like, "Oh no, I'm gonna take care of that." He was like, "I'm here to serve you. Like, you don't have to do nothing." And that's the type of men I aspire to be around. Men who
You might
literally
trust me.
wants to cater to women. You know what I'm saying? And if that's not you, that's fine. You don't need to wrestle in my comments. You don't have to be that person. But that's the type of men that I want to engage with. Period. Period. Too much of my whole life I needed to.
Look, look how the way you started the conversation. You motherfuckers that beat your meat. You started with violence. Why? You started with hostile energy and balance. And wonder why you get that treatment? You probably the whole night like this. Because you're not having a good time drinking, a speed dating event, you drink. So like the last girl. You saw the last girl's face? She looked like she drunk and was crying. She's probably drinking. She had that face on all night. You feel like I ain't buying no drinks. They buying drinks for everybody else. She didn't see it. They buy drinks, slide at the other girls. You like, they ain't buy me no drink.
show my worthiness, or I had to bend over backwards and be this person. I am no longer doing that because I've met men that show me I don't have to. You are perfectly enough just standing there looking beautiful. And that's what I aspire to go after from now on. But it was an experience that I need to experience. I met some good women and I loved it. And we had fun and it was a vibe.
All right. Lawn lady.
They be in the packs to date a guy. He came on a panel and said, "Ooh, a man."
Mute yourself, please. Tell us.
Yes, I'm looking for a partner, somebody that I can grow with and just get to know.
All right. And black people. Actually, Sativa's in your. You said 25 to 60. Sativa's in your age range, but is he in your age range, Sativa?
How old was he again?
He's 49.
No, I'm up to 45. I'm sorry. You're handsome though. I hope you find somebody.
Oh, she's sweet. Okay.
Emma,
Black,
they saying he married.
are you married?
From 2 days ago. I'm trying to find him a sugar baby.
No. What I'm doing is I'm coming on here because I like what you're doing, TOYG, and I want to.
You can't be speed dating.
I'm not speed dating, sister. All I'm trying to do is see how you do your show, and I like it. And I all the women on this panel is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. All I'm trying to do is get some research and retail and try to do the same thing you're doing.
You're wasting our time. That was rude.
What is he doing? Because that don't make sense.
You trying to get some research.
Denied.
So where you from? So what you do?
I live in Florida. I'm a LPN.
A LPN?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's cool. I'm a steel worker.
You see that lady in the back right here? She's trying to get a man.
Okay.
I work 4 days a week. I got kids,
How many kids do you have?
I got 3, a boy and 2 girls, but my girls are grown.
Okay. Okay.
My boy's 16. He'll be there soon.
Okay. So what do you do for work?
I fabricate. I make sure everybody in the steel company, I run a steel company. I'm a foreman.
Okay.
Like I've been there
Okay.
21 years. I can't complain.
All right. What is your love language?
Uh, Everything.
Give me two.
Hands and touching
So physical touch and what else?
and rubbing, feeling.
All right. Then. Okay. All
But
right.
I
All right.
don't want to say
Okay.
too. See, it's too much. You can't say too much on here. See,
I hear you.
last time I said too much, it got me the wrong way.
It got
You
you
know
in
what I'm saying?
trouble.
He said,
It got
touching
me
the
turned
rubber.
down. So I don't want to say too much because I might say the wrong thing. So the best thing to do is just try to keep it basic as I can. But what I'm really giving you is just what I can give you on here.
Okay.
I
So you
can't
got any
give you.
question for me?
Like, do you got kids?
I do.
Or
I
have
have.
you ever been? Have you ever been married?
I was married for 12 years. Divorced for 6. I have 5 kids by my ex-husband, by one guy. My first one is in the military. The second one is in med school. Third one about to go to law school. And I have a 10th grade.
My man said touching and rubbing and loving. His level is about here. He's not going any higher. He's not going there. He's here. That's what you ladies get. Here. Be happy with it.
Without dating apps. So
Watch
tonight I
this.
tried speed dating and it was not a good time. Let's get into it. It was hosted at a winery downtown. You get your name tag. You basically take notes, and if you have a match at the end, they will shoot you an email. Here's the setup. It was very cozy and intimate. The age range for this one was 30 to 49, but I started to panic because everyone looked 70. We also started the event late, which I wasn't a fan of, but it's fine, so I got comfortable. Immediately, a man who looked like Experiment 626 sat down and started explaining to me believe in the Me Too movement. This made me his core Android. One guy ranted at Ed Sheeran. Another guy was very adamant that the pandemic was a scam. And someone was very passionate about New Orleans being the dirtiest place they've ever visited. And as a plot twist, despite saying no to everyone, I still ended up with 2 matches. To which I respond, this is going to be a long year without the apps.
This is why men don't speed date. You see what she said? The guys look like they were older. These guys didn't get the memo. They're not up on things like the younger generations, like the millennials and Gen Z. They have no clue what's going on. These guys that went to that event are Gen Xers or some Gen Xers know, but they could be older Gen Xers or guys that don't look at the internet. But she doesn't realize. Pretty soon, I give it 2 more years. Speed dating events completely over.
Up for failure by going after these like alpha male IG aesthetic guys. Like, if some guy is planning his Instagram feed, do you really think he's going to be spending time planning your life, your family, goals around like your guys' future? Yeah, I don't think so. All my girlfriends who are in successful relationships right now, they've always dated guys who are non-American. And that means someone who was probably not born in America, is not very like adherent to American culture. Maybe he's Indian, Middle East, Asian, Chinese, you know what I mean? Because men from those cultures naturally have provider energy. So they're not going to want to go 50-50 with you. They're not going to want to go Dutch. They're going to buy you nice.
You're trying to push Indian and Japanese men on American women. Those guys will mess with white ladies, but I don't know.
Cars, nice things. And that's honestly what I've seen with a lot of girlies in my own
Not
friend
really.
group. And yes, they might come across as boring and a little shy at first, but you kind of want that if you're, if you're the girl that likes to be in the spotlight, you want someone who's kind of behind the scenes is a little more introverted. Because if both of y'all are extroverted, you guys are going to butt heads and won't last.
No, she doesn't understand. Girls are not getting, excited about getting with an Indian or a Chinese guy. That's just not their pick. I know what she's trying to do, but it's not working.
Today act like escorts. If a man has to pay you for your time in order to go out with you, then you're an escort.
Take notes, Emily.
Okay? Because us regular girls are not charging men money to take us out on a date. Like,
and I wouldn't. You know what I mean? It's like, if I'm dating, let's go play tennis if you play tennis. Let's go play some basketball.
Okay.
Let's do something fun together and get to know each other.
That sound, man, a girl say, let's go play basketball or tennis. Man, fitness. If I'm single, I got a smile on my face.
I wouldn't want somebody taking me to a restaurant just so I could eat lobster tail for $400.
I hope that's true. For other men's sake, not for mine.
How you know if a girl is just using you for money and using you as an ATM for a free meal ticket? Listen. If a girl ever asks you for money to help her pay for anything, her tuition, to help her pay to get her nails done, for the electric bill, for the rent, whatever it is, you are the beta male barnacle in her life. I want you to repeat after me. I am a simpleton who is a free meal ticket for this girl. I am a beta male barnacle. And
I am a beta male barnacle. Say it, fellas. If you struggle with this, I am a beta male barnacle. I am a beta male barnacle. Say it with your chest.
Meanwhile, she's cheating on you and she's getting that hot beef injection from the alpha that she actually adores and looks up to. When a girl is truly enthralled with you, she views you as that alpha in her life. She would never disrespect you or have the audacity to ask you for money to help her pay for anything. They only do that with the beta male barnacles, the beta male providers. And guess what? She's not going to stop asking you for your resources until that well is completely dry. And once that money runs out, bye, see you later. She's on to the next that she can take advantage of. You never want to be that guy, fellas. Follow me on Instagram for more dating tips at Czar of Dating.
You know, a lot of men need this. That's why this content will always be good, because there's another guy that turns 18 every day. Just like there's another girl that's young that learns from an older lady, or just learns from a friend who just hears be it 3 or 4 and enjoy life until you get married. That's not happening anymore, ladies. Men are becoming wiser. They're moving smarter. They're becoming colder. They're getting older, and they're learning. And men aren't going for it. And what's happening? The ladies you see, especially the big lady that was dated a bunch of old guys, and then I don't want nobody. Young guys aren't going to speed dating event. You might as well get an old guy or get nobody.
Before I get banned for the 50th time on. But once again, I'm like the herpes of social media. I'll just keep coming back. They'll never get rid of me. Remember one thing, fellas. Beta males lead with their wallet. That is the weakest game any man can ever have. Alpha males, we lead with our mind. That is the major difference when it comes to attraction, when you are the beta male and when you are the alpha male.
Normal to spend 500 Great British pounds on a Coach bag, on a bag.
Yes.
It's not normal. I don't care how many TikToks you've seen, the aesthetic, how cute the bag, how cute you think the bag is, because it's a trend right now. It's not normal. It's not.
Yes, thank you. And you look like you would do it. So this is very shocking to me, but it's not normal. Tell the rest of the ladies. Tell them.
Not normal to spend that much money on a bag. And it's not normal to spend thousands of pounds on Cartier jewellery either. Or act
Exactly.
like Hermes sandals or your go-to summer flip-flop. This is not normal. I can assure you, not everybody's living like this. It's just a very small group of rich girls who have become influencers. And now it's starting to feel like everybody lives like this. But they don't. You don't, I don't. And even when you do have money to splash, think before you spend. Just because you have, what, a couple of 100,000, mean you go splash your cash like it's some monopoly money. Listen to me very clearly when I say this. Save your money, invest your money, budget, and say no to luxury FOMO. Real wealth is not what bags you have, what shoes you have, what jewelry you have. It's what that figure in your bank account is.
That's so true. Like even me, like you see me with this suit on. This suit, it cost me what? About I think $60. I don't spend a lot of money on stuff. Why? Because I'm trying to put some money away. You learn that as you get older, and the more money you keep, actually the better. And it's wild because the more money I make, the more money I keep. You sit around and look at guys. You look at people like what's his name? The guy that created Microsoft. What's his name? I forgot his name. But anyway, Bill Gates, right? Guys like that still they have nice homes, but they still drive simple cars, wear simple clothes. Why? Because that's the way you keep your money. They're busy investing their money. They're busy and also investing their money in stocks and investing their money in businesses. And that's the way to live. Why? Because your money keeps tripling, quadrupling, flipping, and doing jumping jacks. And that's what you want.
Epiphany. Look, I done figured out why women like scammers, drug dealers, everybody that's doing risky stuff to get money, right? It's fast money, yeah. But you gotta see the plot. It's smarter than what y'all think it is. Here it is. Look, this was happening. Every time any one of them type of folks get jammed up, right? The drug dealers, the scammers, all of that, right? The thieves, whatever. Anytime they get jammed up, where they money go? So you see the plot now, right? They like to get with them because it's fast money, it's a cool lifestyle. They get a little luxurious, right? That's cool, but they be waiting for y'all to be getting jammed up so they can just collect the paper. Who gonna stop them? You done told them where you put all your money in. They done ran off on the plug. You gotta be smarter than the average bear.
Smarter than the average bear. Actually, he doesn't, because they still gonna choose the bear anyway. Smarter than average bear. What are you talking about? Smarter than average bear.
It don't even matter, because I still choose you.
The Iceman is coming!
Winter is here.